Hey guys, how's it going? Gamer Critic here. I really wasn't planning on talking about this. I was planning on just wrapping up with my little post on YouTube and Instagram about what I thought about the Game Awards, but apparently you guys are very interested, and frankly I have a lot to say. So I'm gonna make this video super quick, summing up what I thought about this year's Game Awards. And how did I feel? Look, I like the Game Awards. Now, the Game Awards has a ton of problems. I've already mentioned that I'm not the biggest fan of Jeff, but at the end of the day, I always admired what the Game Awards tried to do. This year has been the only year where I can confidently say I 100% understand the biggest issue that these awards have been criticized for. I always knew the issue was there, but this year the issue has never been more present. You can't even really call this the Game Awards. This is just in the words of one of my friends, this is just one giant ad. Before I get into that, let me be clear. There was some stuff I definitely liked in this year's Game Awards. Certainly. In fact, let me just briefly go over some of the announcements that I thought were genuinely super cool. First off, Metaphor ReFantazio. This brand new RPG from Atlas and P Studio looks dynamite. I cannot wait to find out when I can pick this game up because it looks wonderful. Oh, PlayStation showed up pretty damn good, giving us not one, but two big DLCs for two of their best games in recent memory. God of War Ragnarok, free DLC called God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. It's essentially taking the God of War combat, but adding it to the roguelike genre. Awesome. And Final Fantasy 16 is getting not one, but two DLC. One of the DLC, Echoes of the Falling, launched on that day. It's not a super hefty one. I think they said it was about 2 to 3 hours, but still pretty cool. But the Rising Tide, which is supposed to be about 10-15 hours long, the real DLC, is coming sometime in 2024. That is very cool. Oh, Hellblade Senua's Saga showed up and delivered. Senua's Saga is looking really, really good and absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this is a big one for me, guys. This is a big one. The team behind Ori has revealed a brand new top-down hack-and-slash game called No Rest for the Wicked. We didn't get a release window for this game, but thankfully what we did get was a date where we will learn more. On March 1st, they are holding a showcase where I imagine we will hear and learn more about the game and hopefully a release date on that day. But until then, the trailer we have now has me so excited. Arcane Studios showed up. We were all expecting a Dishonored 3, maybe a new Deathloop game, but nope, we were all wrong. We are getting fucking Blade. That was hype of the show. That wasn't on anyone's bingo card. I was freaking the hell out. It's described as a mature single-player third-person game set in the heart of Paris. Now see, that is interesting because Arcane Studios usually only does first-person perspective, but we will see how a third person goes. But Blade announcement, I'm excited for that one. Finally, I need to point out Monster Hunter Wilds, which is going to be the kickoff for the 6th generation of Monster Hunter, launching on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S. The reveal trailer showed off flying mounts, desert areas, massive monsters, so of course I am very excited to play this in, once again, 2025. Okay, but there were some great announcements here, absolutely great announcements. There were also a few decent moments at the awards too. I am happy to see that Alan Wake 2 actually won a lot more than I was expecting. Another game I didn't expect to walk away with one win, let alone any, Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush won Best Audio. I am ecstatic about that. Good on Hi-Fi Rush. Every other game I really wanted to win ended up getting its award, so I am genuinely happy with what games walked away with the awards. Now let's talk about why this Game Awards is the most mixed and unsatisfied I have been with the Game Awards in a very long time. I will keep it a buck, okay? This was a solid game show. Genuinely. It wasn't the best type of game show, but the announcements that we did get were cool. But this is not a game show. Look, if I wanted to see that type of stuff, I would watch all these showcases that we get throughout the years, even Summer Game Fest. This was the Game Awards, where we are supposed to show our love and appreciation for the games and the devs that put their blood, sweat, and tears into creating these games. And on that front, I think Jeff did probably the worst job here than he has ever done in any previous show. Like, I can't fathom how you're gonna call this the Game Awards, but you're not even gonna give the hardworking devs who win the awards more than 30 seconds to finish their speech to show how grateful they are for the people playing their games and themselves getting the awards. Well, I can't. I'm not heartless, okay? I understand that making these awards are tough. I understand the type of pressure that Jeff goes through every single year to make sure these awards go smoothly. And I even understand why he did this to like avoid the freaking Christopher Judge fiasco of the man talking for damn near 8 minutes. I get it. But what you did was you went from one end of the scale all the way to the other. Say what you will about Christopher Judge. He talked way too much, but at the very least, you at least gave him time to show that he appreciated getting this award. All the games in 2023, they deserved so much more than to be rushed off stage, and it's worse because what were they rushed off stage for? They were rushed off stage for a bunch of useless ads and vape commercials and random celebrities and people talking about games for borderline 5 minutes that, let's be real, are nowhere close to being finished. And this is the second big issue with this year's Game Awards, right? It's not the fact that I felt like a big middle finger to all of the hardworking devs, but it wasn't even that fun to watch. Let's be honest here, guys. Jeff Keighley has a pacing problem. It is the pacing. So the first third of this show was great, but then it was that second third. The second third with all the frankly not nearly as interesting stuff that should have been in the pre-show. I get it, I get why he does it. The man needs the money and all those ads are giving him the money. But when your ads are taking up 80% of the show time and the awards only made up freaking 15 to 20%, that is abysmal. People, including myself, wouldn't be this annoyed if this show wasn't called the Game Awards. We came here not just for the announcements. I'm not gonna act like I don't enjoy a world premiere every now and then. But another reason why we came here is to see the devs get their flowers. And the fact that Jeff gave Hideo Kojima and freaking Jordan Peele a whopping 5 minutes to talk about a game that's not coming anytime soon versus 30 seconds for Baldur's Gate 3 devs, aka the Game of the Year winners, is just wrong. It's disrespectful. It's not cool. This has been the most mixed I've been on the Game Awards for a long time. I want them to succeed. I don't want them to fail. I want to see games get their respect because frankly, games are still seen as kid stuff. But when you have shows like this, it's impossible for anyone to take video games seriously because it feels like we don't even take them seriously. So again, I didn't hate the Game Awards. I genuinely didn't. I'm not gonna act like there weren't some great announcements that I really liked. I am happy to have seen a couple devs get some type of flowers. Oh, and seeing fucking Herald of Darkness performance and the orchestra, always a treat. I will continue to have hope for the Game Awards. I want them to succeed, but Jeff, we need to do better. Whew. Man, that wasn't much of a thoughts and impressions, was it? That was just really just me ranting for about a good solid 3 or 5 minutes, or a good solid 3 minutes, for a good solid 5 minutes, but I'm done. This is the last video I'm making for the Game Awards. I promise. After this, I'm done. So the next video I am making after this, my friends, is my top 10 games of 2023. Already finished writing my script. I'll start recording after I release this here video. And until then, follow my Instagram. That's @TheGamerCritic. If you want to participate in the Instagram Gamer Awards coming up very, very soon. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. It helps a ton. I'll keep you guys posted, and I will talk to you guys. All right, peace.